Hi, so in this video we will talk about hangovers, how to avoid the symptoms of hangovers. To make this video I use several studies. I will put the link of the studies in the description box under this video. So in studies, all the causes of hangover are not clearly established, but two main factors seem to play a major role in the symptoms of hangover. Number one, the amount of acetaldehyde in the blood, and number two, the reactions of the immune system. Dehydration, sleep quality, and congeners are not among the causes of a hangover, but they play an important role in the worsening of the symptoms. Congeners are other compounds found in alcohol, such as acids, aldehydes, esters, or ketones. So now we are going to detail what the studies tell us about hangovers, and at the end of this video I will give my anti-hangover protocol based on these studies that you can start today to prepare for New Year's Eve, which is coming next week. The number one cause of hangovers is acetaldehyde. Acetaldehyde is the product of the degradation of ethanol in the liver. It is a toxic byproduct that the liver converts into non-toxic acetate. Acetaldehyde causes oxidative stress and can lead to the formation of other toxic byproducts. Many antioxidants, like glutathione, which is the most powerful antioxidant product in our body, can alleviate some of the oxidative stress by decreasing the formation of toxic protein adducts in the liver. When excessive amounts of ethanol are consumed, the liver cannot carry out this process. As glutathione stores decline, it takes 8 to 24 hours for the liver to produce more glutathione to rid the body of remaining toxic acetaldehyde byproducts. Therefore, we need to boost the production of glutathione in our body so that our liver can detoxify quicker. Glutathione precursors, such as NAC and MSM, can reduce oxidative stress in the liver during the degradation of ethanol. In one study, when rats were given NAC along with alcohol, they observed increased levels of glutathione. Another study found that rats supplemented with NAC before alcohol ingestion showed decreased oxidative stress on the liver and showed that NAC provided a hepatic protective effect. In a study on human subjects, participants received 1 to 3 capsules of 600 milligrams of NAC. The dose of NAC given was determined by the amount of alcohol consumed. A participant who drank 1 to 3 beers received 1 capsule. Another who drank 4 to 6 beers received 2 capsules. And those who drank more than 7 beers received 3 capsules. The conclusion of this study is that they did not find a significant difference in hangover symptoms between the NAC group and the placebo group, except for women. Women reported less nausea and less weakness than men with NAC. Although this study shows that NAC does not significantly improve hangover symptoms in men, there is still evidence that NAC protects the liver from oxidative stress by increasing glutathione levels, which can only be beneficial in the context of a hangover. Still, with the aim of protecting the liver, several studies have shown that milk thistle has antioxidant properties on liver cells. Studies show that the silymarin in milk thistle increases glutathione serum levels. A study on baboons shows that silymarin prevents alcohol-induced oxidative stress and delays the development of alcohol-induced liver fibrosis. Now that we've talked about the problem of acetaldehyde and how to improve its elimination by increasing glutathione levels, we will now talk about the second main cause of hangover symptoms, which is the reaction of the immune system. We know that the intestinal microbiome plays a crucial role in this area. A healthy microbiome and a healthy gut lining are necessary for the proper functioning of the immune system and therefore for a better management of the toxins generated by alcohol in the body. Several studies show that alcohol consumption changes the composition of the microbiome, creates dysbiosis, increases intestinal permeability, which allows the circulation of microbes and toxins in the bloodstream, leading to inflammatory processes in the liver. But it also works the other way around. If you have dysbiosis and leaky gut, your liver is chronically intoxicated and therefore not able to deal efficiently with toxic alcohol intake. In other words, if you have leaky gut and dysbiosis, you will have more hangover symptoms compared to someone with a healthy gut. Several studies show that the best remedy to counter the harmful effects of alcohol is, of course, abstinence from alcohol consumption. But if you do not want to follow this advice, you should know that a study shows that the type of alcohol that helps the most with the gut microbiome is red wine, thanks to its polyphenol content, which promote the growth of good bacteria in the gut. Studies show that the administration of probiotics and prebiotics in animals that have been given alcohol daily favorably modifies the metabolism of their liver. So of course, as you understand, taking care of your gut and of your gut microbiome is something that you do on the long run. Therefore, it's not like the point number 1 in this video on acetaldehyde, where we saw that you can boost your glutathione levels punctually if necessary. Regarding this second point on immunity, it's something that you have to work on the long run by repairing your gut, and of course this takes several months. I have many videos on my channel where I explain how to heal your gut, and I also have a course on how to heal your gut naturally. I will put the links under this video. Another thing you can do when drinking alcohol to protect your body from its toxicity is to take activated charcoal, a well-known antidote to many toxins. In one study, 20 grams of activated charcoal taken 30 minutes after ingestion of alcohol did not change the blood plasma alcohol concentration of subjects because alcohol is absorbed too quickly in the gut. But on the other hand, another study on dogs showed that 50 grams of activated charcoal drunk right before the ingestion of alcohol strongly inhibited the absorption of ethanol in the blood. It is therefore necessary to drink the activated charcoal at the same time as the alcohol intake, not minutes before or after the ingestion of alcohol. Now, this is my anti-hangover protocol. As a general lifestyle, or at least several weeks before your drunken night, support your liver with glutathione precursors. The best way is with food, bone broth or meat stock every day of your life. As I explained in my video about glutathione, which I will put the link under this video, I prefer to recommend foods rather than supplements, especially on the long run. Also, take milk thistle regularly throughout the year, and especially every day, at least 1 month before your big night out. Support your immune system by healing your gut. Support good gut health with everything I explain in my videos and in my course, and especially with fermented foods like kefir or bit kvass, which not only is a probiotic drink, but it also protects the liver thanks to the active compounds in beets. Now, what you can do closer to your big night out. Several days before drinking alcohol, take MSM daily. Drink bone broth daily. And drink beet kvass and other fermented foods daily, and also take milk thistle every day. On the day of the alcohol intake, on the day of the party, 30 minutes before the ingestion of alcohol, take NaC, 600 milligrams to 1800 milligrams, depending on the quantity of alcohol that you will drink. But do not take MSM, okay? Because MSM increases the absorption in the cells of what you take with it. So MSM should not be taken at the same time as alcohol or drugs or any other chemicals. Eat food at the same time as your alcohol consumption to slow down the absorption of alcohol in the gut. And right before drinking alcohol, drink 50 grams of activated charcoal diluted in water. Another advice I want to give you, which comes from my personal experience, is to drink homemade alcohol made from organic or wild fruits and without the addition of artificial yeasts. I explained the toxicity of artificial yeasts, which are added in all commercial alcohols, in my video on Saccharomyces cerevisiae. I will put the link under this video. From my personal experience, when I drink alcohol that I make myself at home, I have no hangover symptoms the next day, on the contrary of when I drink commercial alcohols. But if you don't have homemade alcohol, prefer beer or pure alcohol that you dilute in orange juice. As one study shows, these are the two alcoholic drinks that give the least hangover symptoms. But be careful, these are tips to avoid a hangover. It's for a particular and specific situation. These are not tips on what is the best alcohol for gut health, because beer is actually one of the worst for the gut microbiome. And the study that explains that red wine is the least harmful for the gut health, it is not about the best alcohol to avoid hangovers, but it is the best in the long run for the microbiome. But of course, the best thing you can do for your microbiome is actually to not drink alcohol at all. Still on the same day of the alcohol intake, this is something everybody knows. Drink a lot of water all night long. It works very well, and drink several glasses of water before going to bed. Studies show that a good night's sleep reduces hangover symptoms, so sleep in a comfortable bed and don't plan on waking up early the next day. And also put a hot water bottle on your liver overnight. Now, the day after, drink plenty of water or herbal teas with herbs that support the liver, like milk thistle tea or dandelion tea or rosemary tea. These are great to support your liver. Also take MSM all day long, which increases glutathione and promotes detoxification. And also drink bone broth and beet kvass. And don't stay in bed all day. You need to move. You need to walk or jog for a few minutes, even if it's for only 5 minutes, and take hot baths. All of these things will help your lymph move better and therefore will help a better detoxification. And if you have a headache, instead of taking aspirin or any other painkiller which poison the liver even more, rub peppermint essential oil on your temples and drink herbal teas of meadowsweet or of willow bark. These herbs are rich in salicylic acid, which is the main compound of aspirin, but which does not damage the liver in its natural form, unlike the pharmaceutical isolated form. So that's everything I wanted to tell you today. I hope it will help you for next week if you go out for New Year's Eve. I would love for you to come back here and comment under this video if you try some of these tips that I recommended in this video. Tell me if it works for you. And yeah, I see you next year in 2023. Meanwhile, enjoy the end of this year. I see you in the next video. Bye bye.